Hi everyone, it's BellaGemaNails and I'm so excited to be bringing you this new DIY. The inspiration for this purse was this makeup bag. I knew that I wanted a bubblegum pink purse with patches, sequins patches at that. And so what I did was I Googled pink and bubblegum pink handbags, and this is one of the ones that came up. You could see that it is a dupe for a Birkin. Not the reason I bought it, but it definitely fit perfectly because I wanted a structured bag, I wanted a pebbled leather bag, and I wanted it to be big enough to just be able to place all of these patches perfectly. And this is just, you could see how cute that looks. So this is the front of it, and this is the finished product. I used an ice cream cone with some lips because I think that just looks adorable. So I basically turned a relatively conservative bag, which is not very conservative in the color pink, but the style bag is pretty conservative. And I made it into a loud and obnoxious handbag, which is quite comical to me, and it represents my personality quite well. This perfume bottle or love potion is about 10 to 12 inches, so you can get an idea of the size of purse you're going to want to use if you want to do the same design. Here's a small little patch. It's a perfume bottle, and then a luxury tax patch as well. And I love the end result of this handbag. I'll post all the links for you down below if you want to buy this bag. They have it in a multitude of colors, and I thought it was pretty affordable, and the patches blew my mind. The quality for the price, you can't beat it anywhere. So I'll also post the links below. Now, I am going to show you what I purchased to match the bag in terms of a wallet, because I always like to match my wallets to my handbag. And it's this adorable quilted pink bag and wallet, I should say. And the only thing I did is I did embellish the top clasp because it was a pewter flower, which I didn't like, so I put an embellishment and chain around it. I also added some little heart dangles and things of that nature, but it's leather and it's beautiful. And I'll also post the links below if you would like to obtain that. In case you can't come up with your own idea of a design, you could basically just use what I did here. So if you want to watch how to make this, just keep on watching. And if you do create it, make sure to tag BellaGemaNails on all social media so I could see your creations. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.
Okay guys, so what you're going to do is you're going to lay the bag on its front side, and we're going to work with the back first. And we have the patches here, and we're going to measure them on the back side of the bag. You're going to want to lay something on the bottom of the bag so that it's leveled and not sloping forward or down. So I want to stay within the perimeters of the purse, as well as the stitching up top. Make sure when you're gluing these are heated patches, so you can iron them on, but this is leather, so you'll burn right through the leather if you iron them. We're going to use E6000. Now, lay them on, and you're going to want to make sure that they're pressed on flat because you're not going to want them to lift. So if you want to put a heavy object on top, then go ahead and do so. Make sure your bag is stuffed inside so it doesn't cave in. You want it to be firm so that whatever you press on top stays in place. Remember to stay within the perimeter of the handbag so that you have less chances of the patches lifting. The corners will tend to lift, so make sure you put something heavy on top and let them sit until they dry. One side at a time. Okay, so now that this has dried and the edges have been pressed, make sure to use clips if you have any chip clips or any kind of clips that you have at home to hold down the edges. I made sure that I put some books, heavy books on top so that the edges were pressed down and you could see how it looks pretty flat there. What we're going to do now is we're going to turn the bag around and we're going to start with the, now again, you want it leveled. We're going to start with the front side. For the front side, I decided to use lips and an upside down ice cream cone. So make sure you keep the perimeters in mind here, as I previously told you all. Okay, so I want them right there, and you start sticking the lips first because we're going to overlap the cone on top of the tongue. You really should not be putting the glue on the patch on top of the purse, but I'm clearly a risk taker.
So here's a close-up view of it. See how perfectly flat they are on the bag? That's what you want so they don't lift.